The Danish way of sports is a very active way of being part of your society. I think a lot of young people, they are introduced to sport and living with sport when they grow up. And it's important for a lot of Danes to be active in sports and also to be volunteers in their local sports associations. First of all, it's very important to have a healthy population, and an active population would also be a more healthier population. But we can also see that in the matter of integration, it is better for people if they meet each other at the football field or in the swimming course or playing badminton or whatever, so that it is not on whether they have an ethnic background or Danish background, but it's more if they love playing soccer or if they love swimming. And then they put themselves in the matter of sport instead of the matter of culture and ethnicity. So being active, it will also bring people together for the reason of sports instead of for the reason of their ethnic background. Oh, I have a lot of good success stories from Copenhagen, but one of those that I love the most is where we have volunteers that are actually going into the school classes, trying to make young people decide whether they would go to this sport or this culture activity, and then they would follow these kids with their parents to the activity and make sure that they have a good and a comforting way of starting their sport career, maybe at the age of 8 or something, but bringing their parents into it as well, because we realize that if we do so, then we can actually keep the kids in the sports clubs. We can make sure that the parents understand how important it is for their kids to be active, but also how important it is for the parents to be active in the volunteering part of being in Association Denmark or being in our sports club. So I think that a lot of our volunteer projects are actually one of the best stories that we can share from Copenhagen. Yes, don't use it as an integration tool. The best recommendation would be use sport as sport and then see the integration as a positive side effect, because that is how we should use sport and that is how we should integrate and activate all the citizens in our cities.